Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Did You Know? And today, do you know who is the all-time leader in passing yards for each round of the draft? Let's have some fun. Well, round one should not be much of a surprise for anyone. Peyton Manning, the number one pick in 1998 by the Colts with 71,940. That is over 13 and a half miles. Round two belongs to Drew Brees, taken at number 32 overall, the first pick in the second round by the San Diego Chargers. Brees eclipsed Manning with 80,358 yards, good for over 15 miles. The third round, Hall of Famer Fran Tarkenton, who was taken with the 29th overall selection, first in the third round, in 1961 by the Vikings. Tarkenton finished with 47,003 yards. Now, Tarkenton was also picked in the fifth round at number 35 overall by the Boston Patriots in the 1961 American Football League draft. He never played for the AFL. Round four belongs to someone currently in the league and just changed teams this spring. That's right, it's Kirk Cousins. Washington nabbed Cousins with the 102nd overall pick in 2012. Atlanta's new signal caller comes into this season with 39,471 yards. The fifth round leader is a southpaw, Mark Brunell, taken with the 118th pick in 1993 by the Green Bay Packers. Brunell ended his career with 32,072 yards, only 95 of which came with the team that drafted him. Now, does anyone possibly have a guess at just who it could be that is the all-time leader for players taken in the sixth round? How about pick number 199 from the 2000 draft, Tom Brady? The Patriots finally took the future seven-time Super Bowl champion with less than 10 picks remaining until the seventh round. Brady is the league's all-time leader as well, with 89,214 yards, or nearly 17 miles. The seventh round leader is someone who is known for playing with many different teams, 9 to be exact. Ryan Fitzpatrick was selected by the St. Louis Rams with the 250th pick in the 2005 draft, just a mere 6 picks away from not being selected at all. Fitzmagic passed for 34,990 yards, but there's only one team that he accumulated more than 10 grand for, the Bills, with over 11,000. The all-time leader for the eighth round is a guy who was taken the last year that we saw 8 rounds, and that is Trent Green, taken with the 222nd pick by the Chargers in 1993, just 3 picks away from not being selected. Green never played for San Diego and did not throw a pass in the NFL until 1997, or complete one until 1998. Still, Green totaled 28,475 yards. Round number 9 is a legend that may surprise some of you, Johnny Unitas. That is right, Johnny U, one of the greatest QBs of all time, was taken 102nd overall by the Steelers in 1955. Unitas was released by Pittsburgh as then head coach Walt Keisling didn't think that Unitas was smart enough to be an NFL QB and ended up playing for the semi-professional Bloomfield Rams before going on to that legendary career with the Baltimore Colts. He was the first to go over 40,000, finishing with 40,239. Let's keep going a little deeper. Round 10 was an ageless journeyman. Steve DeBerg, drafted by the Dallas Cowboys at number 275 in 1977. DeBerg never played for Dallas and became a 49er in 1978. He finished his career with 34,241 while with the Falcons after a few years of retirement and at the age of 44. Round number 11 was a Heisman Trophy winner. Doug Flutie was drafted 285th overall in 1985 by the Los Angeles Rams. The creator of Flutie Flakes finished his NFL career with 14,715 yards. But if we add in his 2,109 from his 1 year with the New Jersey Generals in the USFL, and then his 41,355 from his 8 years in the CFL, then his professional grand total is 58,179. Round 12? This one is the ageless of all ageless wonders. George Blanda was taken with the 119th pick, again, round 12, in 1949 by the Bears. Blanda played in 4 different decades, finally ending with the Raiders in 1975 at the age of 48. He completed his last 11 yards that season, bringing his career total to 26,920. Now, for rounds 13 through 32, don't worry, I am not going to be doing each one individually. That would get a little crazy. The leader for that whole group is Hall of Famer and 5-time NFL champion plus 2-time Super Bowl champ and MVP Bart Starr. The Packers picked Starr in the 17th round, 200th overall in 1956. Lombardi's QB finished with 24,718 yards. Now for a couple of bonuses. Do you happen to know who is the all-time leader in passing yards for undrafted players? No, it isn't Kurt Warner. It is another Hall of Famer, Warren Moon. Completely getting passed up by the NFL in the 1978 draft, Moon lit up the skies in Canada for 6 seasons, winning 5 Grey Cup titles before going to the Houston Oilers in 1984. Moon finished his NFL career with 49,325 yards. Add in his 21,228 from the CFL, and he amassed 70,553 in his professional career. Final bonus. The supplemental draft is something that doesn't happen quite often, but there have been picks there. And can you guess the all-time leader? Steve Young, taken first overall by the Buccaneers in the 1984 supplemental draft, which was meant to divvy up players from the potential fall of the USFL. Young threw for 33,124 yards in the NFL and another 4,102 in the USFL, for a grand total of 37,226 for the Hall of Famer. Keep tuning in for more Did You Knows right here on the Halls of History.